Good morning and welcome to NATEFLIX, your home for movies on the radio. I am Nate Hensley, co-owner of the great local video store Go Video, writer and movie critic at GoVideoGainesville.com. This morning I am joined, as always, by my co-host,
Patrick Daniel, aspiring filmmaker in Gainesville, Florida, co-owner of Go Video.
And I'm Karl Auffenberg. I'm the theater department director at O2B Kids.
You have any shows opening soon, Karl?
No, not currently.
Not even a Christmas pageant?
No, we're not doing a Christmas
Or
show.
non-denominational holiday fun fest?
No, nothing like that. We are doing a really big spring recital in the spring, so we're going to do auditions with the kids next couple weeks for that.
Well, I hope you do a children's version of Reservoir Dogs.
I'm writing the script right now.
Well, I've always been inspired by the movie Rushmore. Jason Schwartzman at his school puts on the school play production of Serpico.
Yeah.
So Reservoir Dogs at the O2B Kids, that would be something Go Video might even look into sponsoring.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately.
Well, it's the week leading up to Christmas. It is it currently Hanukkah or is it almost Hanukkah?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Patrick, that's a Patrick question.
In any event, it is the holiday season, and this is a big week for DVD releases, as it always is every year. People have a lot of time to spend with their families, and a lot of family-oriented or inspirational and smaller movies all come out this week. And we'll start with The Dolphin Tale, which was a sleeper hit at the theater. Movie about a dolphin that loses its tail and has to get a prosthetic replacement, starring Morgan Freeman as the dolphin, I believe.
There's a lot of surprising things about this movie. Well, I mean, if you're at all interested in seeing this, even if you're not, this surpassed a lot of people's expectations. Interesting fact: the director Charles Martin Smith, was the creator of Air Bud. He directed the first movie. The writer of this film did A Walk to Remember. Also wrote Free Willy 2. I think this movie is really reminiscent of Flipper and Free Willy. Another interesting thing about the director Charles Martin Smith is that he was actually one of the Untouchables.
I remember him getting killed in the elevator.
That's right.
Yes.
He's not Sean Connery. He's not Andy Garcia. He's not Kevin Costner. He's the other guy.
Yeah, he's the accountant.
Yeah, he's
the
the other
Untouchables
guy.
accountant.
Yeah. He's also director of family movies. Dolphin Tale did really well at the box office. It got really good reviews. If you think this is just another straight-to-video, Flipper, Air Bud, Free Willy movie, you're probably wrong. Maybe check this one out.
Now, Patrick, real quick, you saw the commercial to the Whale movie, the trailer to the Whale movie in the theater, and you said it's going to look like it's going to be horrible because of how cheesy it was.
Yes.
I would like to say that the dolphin losing its tail and having the tail replaced by a group of scientists sounds a lot cheesier than people trying to free whale.
Yes, yeah. Carl is referring to a movie coming in theaters soon, starring Drew Barrymore. This movie that's about people fighting to save lives of the whales looks very boring to me. If the reviews are the same as they are for Dolphin Tale, then I might actually check that out. I'm willing to admit that because Dolphin Tale, I'll just about see anything with Morgan Freeman, especially if he's describing aquatic animals.
Yeah, it's gotten fairly good reviews. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Another movie that got very good reviews this year and was a sleeper hit at the box office is Midnight in Paris, which is the newest movie from director-writer Woody Allen. He started his career some 30, 40 years ago, and Midnight in Paris is actually financially his biggest box office hit to date. Partially because of the drawing power of Owen Wilson, but mostly because of phenomenal word of mouth. People love this movie.
Well, I like to see that Woody Allen is getting, I like to see that Woody Allen's doing well. I really enjoyed the movie Vicky Cristina Barcelona, which recently got Penelope Cruz an Oscar. It seems like he's been doing good films again. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to see this movie though. The reunion of Owen Wilson and Rachel McAdams. The last movie they were in together was Wedding Crashers, which I'm not personally a fan of. I just as good as this movie may be, I don't know if I can stand a rom-com with Rachel McAdams and Owen Wilson.
I don't know. I've heard really good things about it. The critics all say that it's Woody Allen's best movie in decades. So we'll see. I'm really excited about watching it.
But I'm equally tentative as all the good things I've heard because, as Patrick pointed out, a rom-com with Owen Wilson and Rachel McAdams, and it involves time travel. Always a very tough sell for me. A movie that definitely does not involve time travel is called Warrior. It's a UFC movie, a movie about mixed martial arts combatants, starring Tom Hardy and another actor named Joel Edgerton as brothers that both compete professionally as fighters. And as the movie comes to a head, it's all building towards the two brothers having to fight in the ring. Nick Nolte plays the father of the brothers and probably an alcoholic. I don't know that for sure, but knowing Nick Nolte,
it would just make sense.
He's conquered the niche of being the alcoholic, abusive dad.
Right.
He's the go-to guy for that.
Well, Nick Nolte actually is getting a lot of Oscar buzz for this movie. It's possible he may be a contender for Best Supporting Actor. But there are a lot of other good reasons to check out Warrior as well. It comes to video on Tuesday. We'll have it at Go Video. But before that, check out two movies. One of them is called Animal Kingdom. We got that at Go Video, as well as Bronson. Now, two actors you probably never heard of have been in a few things that are definitely notable. Joel Edgerton, who's an Australian actor, who's in Animal Kingdom, which was nominated for a few Oscars last year. It's an Australian crime film. It's brilliant. Check it out. Tom Hardy, there's a lot more to be said about him, the other co-star. Not only was he great in Bronson, but he's going to be really famous when the new Batman comes out.
He's playing Bane, the heavy in the new Batman film, which is the very definition of buzz for a movie these days, is The Dark Knight Rises.
This person, Tom Hardy, he's going to be a famous actor soon. He was in Inception, he was in Layer Cake, he was in Rock and Rolla. He was recently in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which came out to theaters recently.
Bronson was amazing.
He's going to be a movie star. So start paying attention to this guy. The director of Warrior is Gavin O'Connor. He did a movie I really liked called Pride and Glory. Really underrated movie starring Edward Norton and Colin Farrell. Check that one out at Go Video as well.
Thriller about dirty cops, great movie, pretty brutal, and he's probably best known for an inspirational hockey movie called Miracle, which really brings to bear his experience in making that sort of movie in doing Warrior, which, regardless of what it is, all these sports movies really come down to being the same movie, which is fine, and it's all a matter of how well they can get you into the film and make you root for the underdog. The guy's got experience at doing it, and all the principal players involved are fantastic actors, so I'm looking forward to Warrior.
Another movie coming out on Tuesday, coming to DVD at Go Video, Columbiana, starring Zoe Saldana, an actress most known for her role as the female princess in Avatar. She was also in Star Trek that same year. Columbiana got terrible reviews despite the trailer looking like a really good action movie. I thought this movie was going to be good because the writer, Luc Besson, is famous for bringing to life some of my favorite movies. Taken, the Transporter series, District B13, Unleashed with Jet Li, The Fifth Element, and Leon the Professional, which was his first film. All some of my favorite films. It just seemed like this was going to be good. Another interesting thing was, this movie Columbiana is actually about a girl. She's 11 years old, and she watches her family get killed, and she becomes a hitman or assassin at that point, which is really similar to the plot in Leon the Professional, his first film, because this movie was originally intended to be a sequel to Leon the Professional. So if you're a fan of The Professional, like I am,
and that's one of Besson's best films, he does have a lot of classic action movies, but for every one great one that he has, he's got 3 or 4 bad ones. He's very prolific, but with that prolific nature comes a lot of good and bad. I'm hoping this connection to The Professional raises it up to another level than, say, I don't know, Transporter 2 or Taxi with Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah. Also Luc Besson.
Taxi 2.
That's surprising. Another movie notable that will be coming to Go Video on Tuesday, Glee, the concert movie.
Oh, I've been waiting for this one.
If I really don't think there's any reason to see this movie unless you are a fan of the show. And even
If
then,
recent reports are to be believed, then fans of the show are dwindling rapidly.
well, that's unfortunate.
It is.
But I think this movie is really just a gimmick, to get people to go to theaters to see a concert in 3D.
Similar to the Jonas Brothers 3D movie, the Justin Bieber 3D.
High School Musical. Oh, did they do a 3D one? No, they didn't.
Probably.
They did a concert movie.
Another interesting thing to note about the Glee movie is that the director, Kevin Tencharian, he is going to be bringing to life a new Mortal Kombat movie. Now, this person is primarily known for directing concert movies. But out of nowhere, he has been petitioning to be allowed to make a new Mortal Kombat movie. He even pushed to get this movie made by funding his own trailer with a few B-list celebrities. And the trailer was so popular on YouTube that they gave him a YouTube series.
He's the one that did the series?
He's
It's really
behind
good.
Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat Legacy.
It's really good.
Which is a series of short Mortal Kombat movies that you can see on YouTube. They're actually kind of blowing me away. And so they finally let him do it. He's going to be making the new Mortal Kombat movie in a few years. Hopefully, it won't be anything like Glee.
Well, I was just about to say, if you like Mortal Kombat, come and check out Glee, the concert, the movie. Another new release this week, a smaller movie that seems very interesting to me, is a Western called Blackthorn. It stars Sam Shepard, who's a great character actor, as Butch Cassidy, who somehow survived the ending to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and has changed his name to Blackthorn and has been living a quiet life.
He has to ride again.
And Stephen Rea comes up out of nowhere to disturb him and bring him into his past life. Couple of good character actors. I love a good Western, and it's been a long time since we've seen a good one. So hopefully this one will deliver. And finally, this week, we've got the remake of Straw Dogs. Straw Dogs was a extremely controversial movie from director Sam Peckinpah, director of The Wild Bunch and a few other movies known for their grittiness and brutality. And it starred, the original starred Dustin Hoffman as a nerdy outsider in a small town who is forced to retaliate with brutal violence against the thugs that accost him and his family. Now, the remake stars
James Marsden, most known as Cyclops in the X-Men series. Favorite of mine, James Woods, who I always like in just about anything.
a world-class creep.
Yeah.
Like, it's James Woods, Willem Dafoe, Christopher Walken. They're the best character actors for creepy guys.
Oh yeah. Kate Bosworth is the female lead, and of course Alexander Skarsgård. I want to see this guy in more movies. I'm a somewhat of a closet fan of True Blood, the series on HBO. Alexander Skarsgård is most famous for his role as the menacing vampire Eric, the Viking.
Eric Northen, as I like to call him, the Swedish fish.
He's also starring in the new Battleship movie coming out soon with Liam Neeson. He's popping up in more movies now. This is another actor to take a look at. As True Blood starts to go south, this person might be appearing in more and more movies. Hopefully he's very menacing as the villain in the new Straw Dogs.
Absolutely. Now, all of these movies are going to be available on Tuesday at Go Video. You can pick them up in DVD or in Blu-ray. If you want more information, check us out online at govideogainesville.com or just send us an email at govideogainesville@gmail.com and we'll personally respond to you. And we will be right back to cover the new releases in the theater and discuss some holiday favorites.
The new movie's out, I gotta see it. Where can I go when my pockets are tight? I don't wanna wait till it's delivered to my door, 'cause I know a place where I can get it tonight. Go, 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 video. You can get a movie for $1 a day, and only $2.50 for the new Blu-ray. Go, 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 video. And no memberships, and no late fees, so you can watch your movie with incredible ease. Go, 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 go video. Great selection and no more waiting. The only place to go in your current location.
Home to over 1,000 movies to choose from, Go Video is located in the Chevron on Millhopper and 43rd across from Publix on Hunter's Crossing. You can also visit our website at govideogainesville.com.